Hello everyone. Today we'll learn about some commercially important alcohols like methanol and ethanol. So first we will learn about methanol. So methanol is also known as wood spirit. Why it is known as wood spirit? Because it is prepared by destructive distillation of wood. Destructive distillation means decomposition of wood. So when wood is decomposed under extreme heating, then it produces lots of products. Among that, methanol is also a product. So methanol is alcohol, so spirit. So it is known as wood spirit. Now, along with destructive distillation of wood, it can also be prepared by catalytic hydrogenation of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide means CO. And catalytic hydrogenation means that hydrogen molecule is added in the presence of catalysts like zinc oxide and chromium oxide. Chromium oxide is Cr2O3. And the temperature is very high, like 200 to 300 atm atmospheric pressure. And this is pressure, the high pressure, and temperature is also high, like 573 Kelvin to 673 Kelvin. And this is methanol. So methanol is produced by catalytic hydrogenation. CO plus 2H2O in the presence of zinc oxide and chromium oxide gives methanol. Methanol has formula CH3OH. So this is the reaction. Now other characteristics of methanol are that it is colorless liquid and its boiling point is 337 Kelvin. It is very poisonous in nature, methanol. So therefore the indigestion of methanol can cause blindness and even death also if it is consumed in more quantity. And methanol, it is commercially important because it is used as solvent in paints, in varnishes, and also in the formation of formaldehyde. Now, what is varnishes? Varnishes are those paints which are used for wood surfaces. So this was all about the methanol alcohol. Now we will learn about ethanol. So now we will learn about the ethanol. So ethanol can be produced by fermentation of sugars. So this is the sugar. It is found in sugarcane, molasses, or fruits like grapes, and this is the formula for sucrose. It is C12H22O11. Now it is converted to glucose and fructose. So glucose and fructose have same formula, C6H12O6. This is the formula for glucose and also for fructose. So the invertase is the enzyme that converts this sugar, sucrose, to glucose and fructose. So now what happens? Now this sugar, the glucose, it is converted or it is fermented to produce ethanol and carbon dioxide. And this occurs in the presence of zymase enzyme. Now this zymase enzyme is found in yeast. So this is the whole process of producing the ethanol. So this is the natural process. Now this is used in formation of wine. So what they do, the grapes have this sugar, and when invertase is added to it, so it produces glucose sugar and fructose sugar, and then when its concentration increases, the yeast increases the zymase enzyme, and then zymase do the fermentation part and we get the ethanol. So this was all about the formation of ethanol. Ethanol can also be formed by one more way, that is if we add if we do the hydration of ethene. So hydration of ethene can be done like this is ethene, CH2 double bond CH2, and we add water to it in the presence of acid H plus, and we will get what? CH3 CH2 OH, or we can say C2H5OH. It is the formula for ethanol. So what is happening? One hydrogen is getting attached to this carbon, and the OH is being attached to another carbon. So we get this formula. So this was another method to form commercially important alcohol, ethanol. Now, what are the other characteristics of ethanol? It is colorless liquid and it has boiling point 351 Kelvin. And sometimes in ethanol, copper sulfate is added to give it color, and or pyridine is added, but these additives, they make ethanol unfit for drinking. So this process is known as denaturation of alcohol. And also small amount of alcohol affects our judgment power, and large amount of alcohol affects our central nervous system. So this was the ethanol effect on our body system. Now one thing is left, that this fermentation occurs in the absence of air. If air is for example, air is included during the time of fermentation, then what will happen, that ethanol will get converted to ethanoic acid. It will get oxidized to ethanoic acids. So therefore fermentation should be done in anaerobic condition, means that there should be no air during the fermentation of the glucose or fructose. So this was all about the commercially important alcohols. I hope you understood this topic. Thank you.